I wanted to share with you where this came from, and I wanted to share with you where this was going, because I think it creates a context around it that makes this context of ecstasy clearer and more meaningful. That is to say, what is the context of this context of ecstasy? What makes ecstasy possible? What allows for ecstasy is when your life is committed to a purpose larger than those things which are in your life. It's very interesting, and as you know, I've gotten a chance really to examine people's lives and a lot of people's lives about the intricacies of making life work, about the difficulties and intricacies, and there are these wonderful, complex, wonderful techniques and theories about how to make your life work, how to make it, actually work for you. And it's very interesting because all of the nonsense in your life is swept away when you commit your life to a bigger purpose than your life. Suddenly, my neuroses are gone, my psychoses are gone. Now, it may be that I'm so stuck in my problems that I'm not able to commit myself to a bigger purpose. And I want to recognize the possibility of that and support the people who are in that position and transcending the problems and working their way through the problems. But for most of us, nothing more difficult, nothing more complex than to commit our lives to a purpose bigger than our lives is necessary to really shift the whole spectrum of the problems in our lives so that suddenly these problems are really not problems, they're simply additional things to deal with. I want to read a quote to you from George Bernard Shaw, which really sums up the sense which I have, this sense which I have about what makes life work for people ultimately. This is the true joy in life, the being used for a purpose recognized by yourself as a mighty one. The being a force of nature instead of a feverish, selfish little clod of ailments and grievances complaining that the world will not devote itself to making you happy. I am of the opinion that my life belongs to the whole community, and as long as I live, it is my privilege to do for it whatever I can. I want to be thoroughly used up when I die. For the harder I work, the more I live. I rejoice in life for its own sake. Life is no brief candle to me. It is a sort of splendid torch, which I've got a hold of for the moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations. And for me, that is the context of this context called ecstasy. It's the space from which it comes, and it's the place to which it's devoted. And it is what gives it meaning. It is what dignifies it. It is what sanctifies it. It's what makes it real. It's what makes it honest. It's what makes it tough. It's what makes it straightforward. It's what makes it love.